I think he's that good. He's just so skillful. He's so slick. And when he gets, and he's also the best guy in the sport at switch hitting. He'll go from southpaw to orthodox and be just as good and trip you up.
That's great. It's crazy that you have that option because that's such an amazing advantage to be able to fight just as comfortably from orthodox as southpaw.
Oh yeah, definitely. You know, I look at it like you can't go nowhere.
Right.
Like you trapped.
I hope he's big enough to keep that dude off him because Canelo hits so hard, man.
That's one dude that, like, I believe all the he be talking.
Crawford? Yeah. Oh, he's good.
He don't just be saying shit.
UFC commentator and fight aficionado Joe Rogan couldn't hide his astonishment after witnessing Terence Crawford's evolution into a legitimate force at super middleweight. Speaking on his podcast, Rogan lit up when discussing the pound-for-pound star's physical transformation.
They tried to say that like Errol Spence was damaged because of what Crawford did to him because he was damaged from the car accident. I'm like, maybe. Or maybe Crawford would have done that 3 years.
And technical brilliance at 168 pounds. I'm telling you, man, Crawford looks scary at this weight. He's filled out in a way that doesn't just add size, but power and presence.
There we go.
I just hope he's big enough to handle Canelo's pressure, Rogan admitted, pointing to the Mexican champion's notoriously punishing style. Still, Rogan didn't mince words when giving Crawford his full due. Look, there were people saying Spence wasn't the same after that car crash. But maybe none of that mattered. Maybe Crawford is just that damn good, he said.
You think he's going to start southpaw, he starts orthodox. You prepare for orthodox, he's fighting southpaw. He feels like he's got you timed better orthodox.
He's not just slick and confident, he's surgical. His ability to seamlessly switch stances, read his opponents, and lure them into traps. It's genius-level fight IQ. Rogan went on to highlight Crawford's footwork, angles, and deceptive timing, calling him the most versatile technician in the game today. He can go southpaw, he can go orthodox. It's like there's two different world champions in one body. One minute you think you've got him, and the next he's switched stances, feinted you, and countered before you knew what happened.
Turkey's in your corner,
I promise
but look, it's gonna be very difficult. He's gonna be so mad that day. Believe me.
I see you. I see you. You see I'm different.
I see you too.
You see I'm different than all the other ones.
No, I see you. No, you don't know.
But standing in Crawford's way is arguably one of the most dangerous champions boxing has ever seen. Saul Canelo Alvarez. A seasoned veteran with a granite chin, thunderous body shots, and clinical counterpunching, Canelo has dominated the super middleweight division with icy composure. Known for his elite timing, iron defense, and relentless pressure, Canelo doesn't just beat opponents, he breaks them down methodically. This guy doesn't waste energy. He cuts the ring like a shark circling prey.
You need to put a small ring, the smaller ring in the...
The only, hey Matt, yeah. The only running that I'm gonna be doing is running upside his head, and I can assure you.
He knows when to explode, when to slip, when to sit down on his punches, and when he digs to the body, it's lights out, Rogan said. Canelo's resume speaks for itself. Wins over Gennady Golovkin, Sergey Kovalev, Caleb Plant, and Billy Joe Saunders across multiple weight classes have solidified his legacy as one of the all-time greats. His experience at 168 pounds and beyond gives him a distinct physical edge, with proven durability against much larger opponents. On the opposite side of this looming super middleweight clash stands Terence "Bud" Crawford, a once-in-a-generation technician whose brilliance in the ring is as cerebral as it is violent. More than just a fighter, Crawford is a tactician, cold, calculated, and endlessly adaptive. His mastery of the sweet science goes far beyond raw talent. With a fight IQ that borders on supernatural, Crawford doesn't merely box, he decodes his opponents in real time. He's one of the rare few who can switch between orthodox and southpaw stances without skipping a beat, turning angles, and creating openings where none should exist. His style is a hypnotic blend of slick movement, laser-sharp timing, and pinpoint precision. And when he locks into his rhythm, few fighters in the world can keep up, mentally or physically. Crawford's annihilation of the previously unbeaten Errol Spence Jr. wasn't just a career-defining win. It was a clinical display of dominance that left no doubt about his place atop the pound-for-pound rankings. He didn't just win. He dismantled a fellow elite with such ease that it sent shockwaves through the sport. It was the kind of performance that redefined expectations. Now, as he ventures into the 168-pound battlefield, many are asking the same question. Can his skill set translate against a natural super middleweight like Canelo Alvarez? Stepping up from 147 to 168 is no small task. It's uncharted waters for Crawford, and the risks are very real. But if there's anyone equipped to defy the odds with technique and adaptability, it's Bud. His ability to control distance, exploit tendencies, and stay 2 steps ahead may very well offset any size disadvantage. Even fellow welterweight phenom Canelo Bout, one of the sport's rising stars, offered a fair yet honest take on the matchup. It's a 50-50 fight, Ennis said in a recent interview. Crawford is the guy everyone wants to see challenge Canelo, but it's not going to be easy. He's only gone up to 154 once, and now he's got to put on close to 15 pounds of muscle? That's not nothing. It could slow him down, or maybe not. Crawford's just different. We'll see when the bell rings. That's the mystery that has boxing fans on edge. Will Crawford's high-speed intellect and surgical style hold firm against a juggernaut like Canelo? Or will the climb in weight prove too steep, even for the sport's most complete fighter? Either way, we're on the brink of witnessing a battle between 2 masters of their craft. One defined by brute strength and seasoned dominance, the other by finesse, adaptability, and brilliance in motion. This fight is not just a test of strength versus skill. It's an elite-level chess match between 2 of the smartest, most dangerous men in boxing, Rogan emphasized. Canelo brings the pressure and power, but Crawford, he brings that wizardry. It's going to be a war of minds, timing, and heart. As the potential super middleweight showdown between Terence Crawford and Canelo Alvarez continues to electrify the boxing world, fighters and analysts alike are offering their takes on what could be one of the most high-stakes matchups in recent memory. The opinions are nuanced, but the consensus is clear. This fight is a puzzle only elite minds can solve. Canelo Bout, one of the sport's most promising young talents, laid out a balanced perspective on what it would take for each man to seize victory. For Crawford, Ennis emphasized discipline over bravado. He's got to box smart, stay on the move, pick his shots, and not stand in the pocket with Canelo, Ennis warned. You let Canelo set his feet and throw those bombs? That's a dangerous game. Ennis also pinpointed Canelo's most effective strategy: apply relentless pressure and force Crawford to fight at a disadvantage. He needs to jab, cut the ring, and bully the smaller man. Don't let Crawford dictate the pace. Make it ugly, make it physical. If anybody can beat Canelo, it's Crawford. His ring IQ is unreal. He's strong, smart, and adapts better than anyone. He won't make emotional mistakes, Porter said. He recalled a night when Crawford, hunting for a viral KO, got caught up in theatrics rather than tactics. He was locked in on landing that perfect straight left. He wanted that firework moment, but that kind of tunnel vision can cost you. But against Canelo, Porter says don't expect that same tunnel vision. He's learned from that. He's grown, he's seen every style, and now he knows how to shift mid-fight. If Canelo shows him something unexpected, Crawford won't blink. He'll adjust. That fight taught him a lot. He knows better now than to assume anything. Against Canelo, you've got to expect the unexpected, and Crawford will. How? When Edgar Berlanga speaks about Canelo Alvarez, there's no hesitation in his voice. Only respect, earned the hard way. Reflecting on his time in the ring with the Mexican superstar, Berlanga didn't mince words about what separates Canelo from the rest. It's insights like these, raw, honest, and rooted in experience, that paint a fuller picture of what it means to share the ring with a generational force like Canelo Alvarez. His power is real. His timing is elite. And his ability to capitalize on the smallest mistake, devastating.